Hey everybody, it's Tater here. This is going to be the first episode of Tater's Tales. And I'm going to choose some of the funniest things that have happened to me, all true stories, and I'm going to let you know about them. And today I'm going to tell you about my encounter with the skunk. Now, the story starts about 4 years ago. My son was about a year old. We had went way out to my mother-in-law's house. She lives about 35 or 40 minutes out in the country, and so what we did was went out there and visited her for a while, came back, and it was around this time. It was probably October, November-ish. It was cold and rainy and gray, like a gray day. It's usually the way it is during the winter time here in North Louisiana. So basically we went to do the visit and come back, and it was cold and rainy, and my wife sees something on the side of the road, and she says, slow down, let's see what this is. So we slow down, or she's driving, I'm in the passenger seat. She slows down, and she goes, oh my God, baby, it's a mama skunk that got hit, and there's a baby skunk there trying to lay nestle to it, or whatever, laying up next to it. And I thought, man, that's very sad, it really is. She goes, go get it. I'm like, I ain't going to get that skunk. What are you talking about? That's a skunk. Are you crazy? She goes, no. They don't spray when they're that little. It takes them a while for their spray glands to start working. And I thought, She goes, baby, please go get it, please, because he's not doing good. It's wet and cold out here. Okay. I believed her. Now the reason I believed her is because she worked in a vet's office. And she had been working in the vet's office for years. And so I figured she probably knows what she's talking about. Not my area of expertise, but it's probably her area of expertise. So I thought, Then I said, well, look, I can pick it up, but I don't want to scare it too bad or anything, or have it scratch me or bite or whatever, could have rabies. So I said, if you got anything in here I can use to pick him up, like throw over him so I don't scare him too bad, She hands me one of Colton's shirts, and it's like literally a little bitty square for like a 12-month-old baby. And it's like basically a handkerchief, not even as big as a handkerchief. She goes, here, use this. I'm like, have you got anything else at all in here? No, this is all I got. Oh man, crap, okay. She said, it'll be alright, be alright. So I get out in the rain, it's cold, and so I go up here to this skunk, this baby skunk, and it was very sad. It was probably the skunk he's probably as big as a softball maybe, fluffed out and everything. So I get this baby shirt. It's a short sleeve too, by the way, even missing the arms. That would have been helpful to have a little bit more fabric, but so I go up there and I pick up this baby skunk. And so I'm like, okay, what are we going to do with it? I guess I'll put it in the back, because she drove a wagon. So I was like, I can put it in the back of the hatch there. And then we can take it to the vet and get it looked at and see if we can save the little guy. Well, when I picked it up, I noticed it trying to pick its tail up, but I wasn't worried. I was like, oh, well, they don't spray or nothing. She told me they didn't spray. It sprays, dude. I'm telling you right now. You cannot really appreciate how bad a skunk smells. I know everybody's probably passed one on the side of the road, or one that's gotten ran over and you smell that smell or whatever. But you cannot truly appreciate a skunk spraying you until you get sprayed point blank in the dang face. I saw little bits of yellow, dribbling out, and I thought, well, okay, and then it sprayed me, and I was like, oh, I let it go. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm just not into the skunk thing. I'm sorry for the little guy. I hate it for you. I'll pray for you, but I ain't picking up this skunk. And she's like, go get it. I'm like, you go get it. She goes, I can't. I'm driving, and I'm pulled over here on the side of the road. I'm like, we ain't getting this skunk. I'm telling you, that skunk sprayed me in the face. And so the skunk had took off by now, and he went off into the woods, and I wasn't about to chase him down and get another face full of that stuff. So I'm starting to walk back to the car, and my eyes are watering, and my nose starts running, and I'm just like, ooh. You really I can't give it justice by trying to describe it. I really can't. It is bad. I got in the car and she's like, oh my God, you need to roll the window down. I'm like, it's 32 degrees out here. You want me to roll the window down and we got 30 minutes to go home? You just can't, you got to roll that window down. And I was like, well, we got a baby in the back for one thing. I said, I don't know what to do. I can't walk home. It's way too far. I can't ride in the back of a truck because we're in the wagon. And I could probably get in the back, but that's not going to really help anything. So anyway, we drive back to the house. It's cold and raining. She says, you're going to have to take your clothes off before you come in the house. What? I had to get naked at the door. And I said, well, I don't want my shoes to get wet. But she goes, well, it probably didn't get on your shoes. So I said, well, I'm going to put them in the cab of my truck then in the floorboard just so that we can wash them or whatever later. I don't know why I did that. It was a stupid, stupid mistake. So anyway, I tried everything to get that smell off of me. I basically had to burn my clothes after I had them exorcised by a priest. It was bad. The inside of my truck, when I went to get in it the next day to go to work, I thought I was going to die. It would gag a maggot on the gut wagon, I'm telling you. The smell was incredible. I had to drive to work with the windows down. I took the shoes and just threw them away. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to have to cut my losses at this point. So I drove back to the to work. And when I went into work, people were still, man, that smell, what is that smell? So I start telling them what happened, and they're all rolling. Well, my boss, thank God, he was a nice guy. He's like, look, man, you can work from home today, just work remotely. You know, do what you got to do to get that smell off of you. So anyway, I found some vinegar, and I put a cup of white vinegar in the truck, in the console, in the cup holder overnight, and that got rid of the smell. So anyway, that is my story, Tater's Tales, on I got sprayed in the face by a skunk. So if you ever see a baby skunk and someone tells you, oh, it's too little to spray, it won't get you at all, don't believe a word they tell you, because they're lying to you. So anyway, that's my story. That's my first episode of Tater's Tales. I got a whole bunch of other stuff lined up that's pretty funny. Hope you guys enjoyed that little story. And moral of the story is don't pick up a skunk, even though it was a bad deal for the skunk because its mama died on the side of the road. It must have gotten ran over by a vehicle or whatnot. But don't believe them if they tell you they're too little to spray. So anyway, that's it. Everybody, thanks a lot. I hope if you enjoyed the video that you'll like and subscribe to the video. And if you want to help me grow my channel, you can go to paypal.com, and my address is mutedecho, mutedecho @gmail.com. If you wish to make a small donation, a couple bucks or whatever to the channel. I got some plans that I'd like to grow the channel, so I'd really appreciate any help you can give. So anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the story, and next week we're going to tell you about why your camouflage being too good is a very bad thing. So I'm not going to tell you any more than that. So anyway, thanks a lot. Enjoy. You guys have a great day, and we'll see y'all later.